Okay, so you've probably seen it pop up, right? If you're looking online for ways to make a bit of extra cash, Surveoo.com, it kind of promises quick money just for sharing your thoughts. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that pitch is definitely attractive. Easy money. So, for this deep dive, our goal is really to, well, cut through that marketing. We've looked at user reports, Trustpilot, Reddit, watched some YouTube reviews, basically trying to figure out if Surveyo is like a real opportunity or maybe just a time sink.
All right, let's unpack that.
Right.
What are those flashy claims versus, what people are actually experiencing day to day? Because the first look, I mean, it's pretty positive. Clean site, simple sign up, loads of surveys available right away.
Exactly, it draws you in. But then you hit the big disconnect, the ads, the marketing. They talk about making up to $10 for one survey,
Which
which sounds amazing.
$10, yeah, that'd be great. But what's the reality check there?
Well, the reality is most surveys pay like 15 cents, maybe up to $1.50 if you're lucky. It's a huge gap. That's the first big red flag, really.
Wow, okay, 15 cents to $1.50 versus $10. How do they even justify that kind of claim? Is it like technically
Oof.
possible but just super rare?
That's pretty much it. Think of those $10 surveys like finding a winning lottery ticket on the street. They might exist, technically, for a very specific person, but almost no one actually gets them. It's the hook. Keeps you clicking, hoping for the big one, but your actual earnings are almost always in that much lower range.
Right, and that low pay is one thing, but what seems to really get people frustrated, based on what we saw, are these other hurdles,
Yeah.
the things that make actually earning difficult.
Oh, absolutely. The biggest complaint, hands down, across Reddit, Trustpilot, everywhere, it's the qualification dropout.
Yeah, getting kicked out.
Exactly. You spend time, maybe 5-10 minutes, answering screening questions, only to get that message. Sorry, you don't qualify.
Yeah.
So you've spent that time, given them data, and you get absolutely nothing. 0 cents. That's incredibly frustrating for users.
And it's not random, is it? It's the system working as designed, filtering people out to find that very specific person they need for a particular study.
Precisely. They're hunting for niche demographics. Your disqualification is just part of their business model, effectively. And then, let's say you do qualify for some. The next challenge hits you.
The payout threshold.
Yep. You need to earn a minimum of $20 before you can cash out. $20.
Okay, and if you're earning, what, maybe 50 cents on average per survey you do complete, that's a lot of surveys.
It takes serious patience, serious grind. We're talking hours and hours spread over days or weeks just to maybe hit that $20. It stops feeling like easy extra cash pretty quickly.
So the bottom line from users seems pretty clear then. Even the ones who say, okay, it's maybe better than some other survey sites, they're still only making a few dollars an hour, best case scenario.
Mm-hmm. A few bucks an hour if you're persistent and don't count the time wasted on disqualifications.
Definitely not something that's going to, pay any real bills.
Not even close. And then there's the customer support issue we saw mentioned too. People having trouble getting paid or questions answered. Slow or non-responsive support just adds insult to injury.
Right, when you're struggling just to get that $20 out. Okay, so pulling it all together, what's the final verdict? Is Surveyo a scam or is it something else?
Well, based on everything, it's not technically a scam. It seems they do pay out eventually, and lots of people use it, so not a scam in that sense. However,
Yeah.
it is absolutely not the high-earning opportunity it presents itself as. The marketing is, let's say, very optimistic compared to the user reality. Misleading, perhaps.
Okay, so for you listening, the takeaway is pretty specific then. It's maybe worth your time only if you're looking to kill a few minutes, like waiting for a bus or something, and you genuinely just want to earn a couple of dollars here and there over a long period. Pocket change, basically.
Exactly. Treat it as an idle time filler, nothing more. Which leads to, I think, a really crucial final thought for you to consider. Anytime an online platform promises big rewards for low effort, you really need to ask yourself, how much is your time actually worth? When you factor in all those minutes spent getting screened out, the slow crawl to that $20 payout, what's your real hourly wage? Is chasing that rare $10 survey actually worth the hours you invest? Something to think critically about.